When Bruce Lee entered the world of martial arts, it was a world rooted in tradition, formality, and centuries-old boundaries. By the time he left it, at just 32 years old, it was forever transformed. Bruce Lee didn't just practice martial arts. He redefined it, reimagined it, and reshaped the way the world understood combat, movement, and the human body. His impact reached far beyond kicks and punches. He altered the very philosophy of martial arts and laid the groundwork for what would become modern mixed martial arts, MMA. Breaking free from tradition. In the early 1960s, martial arts schools in the West largely taught rigid, classical styles. Karate, Taekwondo, Kung Fu, all were confined to specific techniques, stances, and rituals. Bruce Lee studied Wing Chun under the legendary Ip Man, but soon began questioning the limitations of any single system. He saw that real-life combat was not tidy or rule-based, it was fluid, unpredictable, and alive. His personal experiences, including real sparring and street fights, led him to a powerful realization: no one style was supreme. Instead, what mattered was effectiveness, adaptability, and simplicity. The birth of Jeet Kune Do. Bruce Lee's revolutionary response to this insight was Jeet Kune Do, or the way of the intercepting fist. It wasn't a style, it was an anti-style. JKD emphasized efficiency, directness, and freedom of expression. Use no way as way, have no limitation as limitation, Lee wrote. In JKD, the practitioner strips away what is unnecessary and adopts what works. The goal is not to mimic tradition but to discover your own truth through movement. This idea was radically ahead of its time and laid the foundation for the later emergence of MMA. Changing the way the world trains. Bruce Lee wasn't just theorizing, he trained harder than anyone. His workout routines, unheard of in the martial arts world at the time, included strength training, flexibility, cardiovascular conditioning, and agility work. He lifted weights, used isometrics, ran, stretched, punched heavy bags, and even created custom equipment. He studied boxing, fencing, judo, wrestling, and Western philosophy to create a well-rounded combat system long before cross-training was accepted. Today's fighters owe much of their training approach to the groundwork Lee laid in the 1960s and 70s. A new kind of martial artist. What made Bruce Lee so revolutionary wasn't just his physical talent, it was his mindset. He believed martial arts was a tool for self-discovery, not just combat. He viewed fighting as a mirror that revealed your fears, your habits, and your potential. He famously said, "All types of knowledge ultimately mean self-knowledge." Martial arts, to Lee, was a way to strip away the false self, the ego, and become fully present in the moment. This blend of action and introspection gave martial arts a new philosophical dimension that inspired artists, athletes, and thinkers alike. A legacy that lives in the cage and